All right, guys, before I dive into the results here, it's important for me to tell you, as usual, that this video is for educational and informational purposes only. This is not financial advice. This is not investment advice. It's not trading advice. Or is it a recommendation to buy, sell, use, or copy any trading program? I just want to make that clear. And yeah, I'm back on my walking pad, so hopefully it won't bug you guys too much, but I do have goals. All right, with this particular test, guys, we did a couple things. We're testing a couple of things. Number one, we're actually testing a new robot, but that we're looking at licensing. As you well know, guys, we want to know, you know what our process is, right? We'll buy it or either get permission to test it. That's the first thing. We'll back test the damn thing. We'll put it on a demo account. Then we'll go to real money. Then and only then will we offer it up to our members to actually trade copy our account if they want to. Only if they want to. Just to remind you again that this is educational only, and this is to compare those two tests. The other test is it copyable? I don't know if that's a real word, but let's just roll with it. In other words, when you're dealing with a scalper like this, where there's a high number of trades, sometimes it's not conducive, and the environment is not conducive for it to be copied into anyone else's account. So we're going to kill two birds with one stone. Not only did we set up a real money account, but we also copied it into a demo account to see would it work in that environment. So let's get to it. Okay, first let's go with the robot itself. So what you need to know is uh, the broker that we're using is Ox Security. I'm here in the United States, so therefore we're only using two brokers that I test with. That's Ox Securities and also CoinEx. The balance that we started with, this is $500 of real money. And this is the master account and its results. Yeah, I know it looks good. Yeah, I'm not jumping up and down because that's only 1 month. It has to be consistent before we get excited. And what we did is we put this on the highest risk. In other words, we were going to blow the whole account, or it was going to come up with pretty good results. And this exceeded our expectations, I must say. Let's take a look at this. The drawdown on this was 43%. So let's just round that down to 40%. For you guys who are new, that simply means if you have $1,000 in there, you're going to see it. You're going to see $400 evaporate down to $600 until it went through its recovery period. So I call that a drawdown and recovery period. And you can pretty much see where that happened. So we're up to 84% gain here. Hopefully you guys can see this. It went down to a 13% gain. It was never in the negative, and a couple of days later it snapped back into the 90s. Not bad, right? Guys, you should have the link where let's see, I'm not getting winded, am I? You should have the link where you can go right into the history and you can take a look at each and every trade. Now, why this thing is a scalper, you see that the trades are very short. Anywhere from 54 seconds, no, 40 second, a 40-second trade right here to a day because they held a few of them overnight. But you have in the north, these are the one-day trades. You can see that. But also you can see where some of the trades are like only 11 minutes or up to 11 minutes. So go ahead, you can find this link in the school group. The school group, of course, is free, and that's only for you to track us only. This is not a recommendation. So let's look at part two. Part two is the copier. Now, the copier is a demo account. Yeah, I didn't put real money in this account. I just wanted to see what the behavior would be of the copier itself. So just keep that in mind, and that's the only thing that would question the credibility of this. So we connected this to social trader tools. Sorry about that. Social trader tools, and it seems that it did a pretty good job. I'm always concerned when it comes to scalpers. I'm always concerned with the latency, the speed, both of the platforms. Are the environments similar? The only way to know that is to test it, and test it. At least one of them has to be with real money, right? Now, I hate people who will just give you a back test, and sometimes they'll just give you a review of something that they hadn't even tried. My philosophy is throw $100 in there, throw $500 in there, throw $1,000 in there. Then and only then give me your opinion. So guys, if you want to track these to see what it does in month 2, make sure you join our free school group. There'll be more updates there than on YouTube. Go out there and make it happen, guys.